Welcome to the show.
Right in the
Coffee
morning,
with Nikkie.
right
In this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way.
right in the morning.
Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Coffee with
Wake
Nikkie.
up everybody in the morning, wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding and we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning, I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie, oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women, make it sound easy. Make it sound easy. Wake up everybody in the morning, wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding and we riding, yo.
We are live and welcome to Coffee with Nikkie, your daily cup of information and inspiration. You already know what to do. Soon as you walk in, hit the thumbs up button and don't forget to click subscribe. Now grab your pen, your pad, and your coffee because it's time to get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How are you doing this amazing morning? It is a beautiful sunny day outside. I am your host, Miss Nikkie, and you are here with Coffee with Nikkie, your daily cup of information and inspiration. If you are paying attention to me, you would know that I just got on Instagram, so I'm going live on Instagram and I'm going live on YouTube. So I'm not going to be able to really be paying attention to those comments over there in Instagram. Yes, I am on. Yes, I am on YouTube, Patricia. I'm not going to be able to pay attention because it's going to make me go squint, and so I'm not going to do that. So how's everybody doing this amazing morning? You already know what to do as soon as you walk in the building. Make sure you hit the like button because as soon as you run them likes up, you're going to hear this. Right? So run up the likes and let me see who is in the building, you guys. Miss Lois is first. I see in the comments. So good morning, Miss Lois. Miss Lois says she is blessed. Good morning, Cheryl. Cheryl says, how are you, Latrice and Jasmine? Oh, so Latrice and Jasmine must have been in first. Okay, of course, because cousin would have been like, girl, where you at? Because I was late. I was late this morning. Let me see. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Yes, thank you so much, Cheryl. Yes, hit it. Let's get it. Let's go. Doing good, Cheryl. How are you? Good morning, Betty Rose. Good morning. Cousin is the best moderator on earth. Every time you hear me in the morning, that's exactly what I'm going to say. I have the best moderator on earth. I absolutely love and adore her. So she holds me down continuously. So like no other. So thank you, cousin. Miss Jazzy Boo, I need to inbox you. Come on, Miss Betty Rose. Let's get this business popping. Good morning, Yolanda. Good morning. Yolanda says, good morning, tribe. Feeling very blessed and inspired today. Come on, inspiration. Good morning, Naomi. She says, I'm awake, alive, and blessed. Yes, and yes. Jasmine said, good morning. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Cousin said, good morning, my hearts. Good morning, Crystal. Crystal says she is blessed. Good morning, sis. Good morning, Chantel. Chantel is in the building. Good morning, Laura. Laura's here. Good morning, everyone. Big Meech is in the building. Good morning, Big Meech. Good morning, Jordan. Good morning. Good morning, Jordan. I hope you are feeling much better today, and I hope that you are moving and shaking around. And Mom already said you are off the crutches and you are moving around like that. So excited to see your progress. You guys, thank you so much for putting the hearts up there on Instagram. I absolutely love you. Cousin says she loves me more. Ayy. I was going to text, working on these labels. Yes, moderator Latrice, I'm telling you, yes. And when cousin can't be in the room, if she has a meeting or she has an appointment or something, she's like, Chantel, I need you to be on moderating. You got to be on there at 9 o'clock. If Nikki is not on by 9:02, you send her a message and ask her where she at. So I absolutely adore my BCMC family. They are my sisters. They are my family. I absolutely love them. So that is a great thing to always have because you can't always trust everybody, but I do trust them. So Thank you, everybody. Come on with them hearts over there on Instagram. Thank you. Miss Linda's in the building. She said, happy hump day. We made it halfway, and I am blessed. Come on, blessed. Did you say you didn't say you was ready for your miracle morning this morning? I'm used to you saying that. No. Good morning, Chris Marie. Chris Marie is in the building. I have a full house today, so both kids say hi. Good morning, Alejandro. Good morning, Valentina. Good morning. Alejandro, did you have swim practice this morning? I seen you diving in the pool. I'm so proud of you. Just so proud of you. Every time, I'm so proud. I'm so proud. So we have, let me see. Oh, good morning, Marlena. Good morning. All right, y'all. Everybody over there on Instagram, I'm so sorry I cannot read your names from where I'm at. And as you can see, so don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. Good morning, Trina. Good morning. How's everybody doing? So we are in the middle of content week, right? And so far we have discussed why content is important. We also discussed the content pillars. Yesterday we went over quite a few pillars yesterday just to see where you know what pillars you're going to focus on, and we said you should pick about 3 to 5. How many of you guys have picked your content pillars for when you are creating content? Put ones in the chat. He said yes, and yes. Come on, Alejandro. Come on. Welcome over there on Instagram. Let me see. He says yes, he's trying to get a 6-pack. Okay, come on, 6-pack. Come on, 6-pack. Yes. I don't know if you're going to get it right now, but it's going to come. It's going to come. Keep it going. So how many of you guys have decided on which you wanted your content pillars to be? Put ones in the chat. Ones in the chat. If you missed yesterday and you want to know what we're talking about as far as content pillars are concerned, you can go right on over to YouTube and you can catch the replay. All of the lives are up there. If you want my information, not in my information, but if you want my notes from when I am, gathering my notes and everything for my lives, I do have the notes over in Bubble Babes University, and that's BABEZ. Hello. BubbleBabesUniversity.com, and you can go click on Coffee with Nikki. Every episode is going to have my show notes. So you can go over there, print out the notes, download it, and use it whenever you need it. Write notes on it for yourself. So totally up to you how you want to do it. I pressed the wrong sound. There we go. I pressed the wrong sound. So it's totally up to you. Hey, Miss Quell, I see you over there. I'm late to the party. What's the content pillar? Content pillars are basically your subject. So it's going to be like your header for the content that you're going to put in it. So if this is the headline, you're going to have subcategories. Not subcategories, subtopics in there, right? And so if I say one of my content pillars is going to be behind the scenes, what can I do that is going to show you behind the scenes footage, right? And so that is what your heading is going to be. And so you're going to have about 3 to 5 of those. So you can show behind the scenes. You can show, that's creating. You can show customer reviews and testimonials. That's another thing. And another one that we had was gift guides. So you can say what kind of what products you have that would be perfect for whatever celebration, whatever holiday, whatever occasion, right? And so you know that you have these 3 pillars, and so whenever you create content, it's got to fall within one of those 3 pillars, and that way it'll be easier for you to create content. And the goal for us to do is to create easy content, right? Because if content is so difficult for you to do, you're not going to do it. You're always going to put it off. You're always going to be procrastinating. You're always going to be second guessing yourself. You're always going to be overthinking about the content that you put out because you're unsure about it. But if we make it easy and effortlessly, we're able to just produce this content like crazy, right? And so that is the goal, to produce the content like crazy. Why? Because social media is free. Why? Because we have a free reality show. We don't have to pay for producers and anything like that. Why? Because you don't have to pay for advertising. You can get right in front of your my hair. You can get right in front of your target audience without paying for advertising, without the extra budget, right? So That's why it is important for us to use social media. That is important. That's why it's important for us to utilize it. This day and age, social media is not going anywhere. It is here to stay. So since it's not going anywhere, you might as well pull up a chair and get comfortable, right? Because you are going to have to use it, and if you don't use it, you're going to get left behind, and then you're going to have to figure out how are you going to keep up, how are you going to maintain, especially if you are not going to markets and doing pop-up shops and doing events or at trade shows or doing any of that kind of work, especially if you're not doing that, and especially if you're not, if you're not showing up on social media. Are you creating ads so that your product can be in front of people in these places and spaces that you want it to be in front of? And so that's why it's important for us to show up on social media. Yes, yes, and yes, y'all. Let me know in the chat. Yes, yes, and yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Hey, Ginger. Oh, that was the question from Ginger Fortune. Okay, got you. Hey, Sandra. Sandra's in the building over there on Instagram. Let's see what I missed. Let's see what I missed. All right, so you guys got the ones. Ones in the building. Six pack for the boys. Six packs for the boys. We found CapCut. OMG, you can find all the trending templates. Yep. Alejandro needs the six pack to go with his growing mustache. Let me tell you something. Alejandro, first of all, is so fine, so smart. You know what I'm saying? He's tall. He has his mind together. You know what I'm saying? He has goals. He's just so amazing for his age. So amazing. So we need you to stop growing, Alejandro. You are growing too fast right before our very own eyes. I'm like, every time I see Alejandro looks older. And it's not even what? This is 2 years or 1 or 2 years, Patricia. No, two, right? 2 years. And I seen him from a little boy and now he's a young man. Right before my very eyes. Every single time I see him, I'm like, his voice is changing. Oh my gosh, his voice is squeaking. Every single time is something new. Something new with the puberty. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm watching it. I didn't get to see it with my sons, I guess, because I was around them all the time. But when I see Alejandro, I'm like, there goes the voice. There goes this. And he has his beard, the hair's coming down here. He got a mustache. I was like, Patricia, is that a mustache? And she was like, yes, girl, tell him to slow down. I'm like, oh my goodness. But he's such an amazing kid. He's going to be such an amazing man. I can't wait to see what is going to come of what he's doing right now. So exciting. Good morning, Deltra. Good morning. Good morning. He's growing way too fast. Way too fast. So if y'all ready to get in, cousin is over here too. If y'all ready to get into it as far as finding out who your customers are, say get into it in the chat. Get into it. We are going to find out who our target audience is. We are going to find our ideal customer, and we are going to use AI in order to do that. I have an experiment that I'm doing, and I had handpicked certain people that I want to do this experiment with, who I think is going to do the work. And once everything is tried and tested, and I have the results that I want to have with it, I am going to share that process with you guys as well. So, but what we're going to do today is we are going to get into our target market. Why does my eyelash look like it's droopy? We are going to get into our target audience. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat if you ready. Put it in the chat if you ready. Going on 3 years, I think. Oh yes. We met when we couldn't whip wax. Oh yes. Let me tell y'all. I need a video testimonial, Patricia. I know you wrote me one, a nice long glowy one, and I love it, but I want a video one too. Alejandro, I need you to give me one too. No. Let me see. Betty Rose, get into it. Come on, is AI free? Yes, Chat GPT is free. Chat GPT is free. Do not forget, this weekend, since we are in content week, next week we are going to do sales, customer service, and sales and customer service the next week. But this week we are going to have DC from Charisma's Candle Bakery. She is going to show you guys or tell you guys what you need to do in order to get your content out there, to get recognized, to be visible, to create content that is going to be engaging and impactful. She is going to be in the building on Sunday at 7 p.m. for Zoom. If you are not part of the Honor Society, you will not be able to take part of that class. But if you are not able to do that yet, you can, join us all week. I'm going to be giving out gems all week. I'm going to give you free content all week. But this content on Sunday, this is tried and true and proven. She taught a class with BCMC. If you guys don't know, that's the Black Candle Makers Club. She taught a class with BCMC, and Jules, the founder and CEO of the Black Candle Makers Club, she has now, her views have increased by thousands. Her followers have increased by hundreds. She started at, I forgot what number she started at, but now she's well over 1,000, and this was only 2 weeks ago, I think. 2 weeks ago. So you guys need to really get in on that class and take advantage of all of this information that you are about to partake in. Yes, 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 and yes. Let me know. Get into it. All right. For the pictures. Okay, let me see. All right, y'all. So y'all ready? I think I'm going to share my screen, but we'll see. We'll see. I need somebody who wants to participate and find their ideal customer. Who in here wants to find their ideal customer? Let me know right now. And if you guys are over here on Instagram, join me over on YouTube, because I'm about to cut this off so we can focus and get into finding our ideal customers. Find me on YouTube. I am Bubble Babes University. And thank you so very much, you guys, over Instagram for watching. I'm about to go on over. So come on and join us over there. All right, y'all. She was at 140 before DC's class. 140. She is well over 1,000 right now. Well over. Right? And so I don't know if I want to save this live or not, but whatever. We'll figure it out later. Right? So let me know what we're doing in here. Let's see. Miss Quell's in the building. Juice had like 40 something followers. Now she's over 1K. I'm telling you, it worked. It's not something that it wasn't gimmicky. DC has gone viral quite a few times with her candle making things. Her food candles, her scoopable wax. She done went viral with all of those things. Her shrimp and grits, her macaroni and cheese, her scoopable macaroni and cheese, and the way she just makes the food look so real and amazing. It also got her a spot on I want to say it's not Good Morning America, it's Hollywood, Access Hollywood. So it got her a spot on that as well. So you guys want to get into it, especially if you are trying to grow your brand and you are trying to get visibility. You are going to want to be in the building. So if you are not yet a part of the Honor Society, I would suggest that you go head over to bubblebabesuniversity.com and join the Honor Society. It is a paid membership, but there's so much that you have access to. I am going to also be throwing in some free classes in there. I just did a perfume a perfume sample card with BCMC. I'm going to be going over that. I am going to be showing you guys how to make the lip scrubs that I make. My lip scrubs are not like everybody else's lip scrubs. Everybody's lip scrubs, and I'm not going to say everybody, but quite a few makers who make lip gloss, their gloss is oily and sugary, right? Mine is not oily and sugary, and I'm going to show you exactly how to get the consistency that I have. It leaves your skin, it leaves your lips nice and moisturized, and it's quick, easy. You could turn around and make thousands off of just this lip scrub recipe. You can make it in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. All right, so let's get into it, y'all. Y'all ready? Put some ones in the chat. Ones in the chat. Also, y'all on TikTok shop. That thing is pretty amazing too. I seen that you just got your TikTok shop. So I seen you scrolling. She's going to go into that too. She's going to go into the TikTok shop. She's going to show you how to do all of that. So, and Jules got her TikTok shop too. A lip balm class. I can definitely do a lip balm class. And it's going to be any class that I have in the Honor Society will be free. I did decide that if you don't want to be a part of the Honor Society and you just want one of my classes, I am going to be you can purchase those classes, just the class. You don't have to have memberships. So totally up to you how you want to participate, but I have so many classes for you guys planned, because it is time that y'all get into it. So if you feel like something ain't working, you can try something else. And even just to keep your creative juices flowing, right? Because as makers, we should always be creating. Why? Because we start to get bored, and then we forget how to do other things, right? Like if I don't make something for a while, I forget. Like if I don't make bath bombs for a while, I forget how to make bath bombs. I'm like, what do I got to put in there? How do I got to do it? What's the consistency again? Because you forget, right? And so if you keep on creating, you'll keep those creative juices and the ideas flowing and going. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right, so we're going to get into our target audience. So who wants to be my participant? Who does not know their target audience? Who does not know who their ideal customer is? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Say, I don't know. If you don't know, say, I don't know. And whoever is the first person who put it up there, but you got to know what your business is. You got to know what you do and who you want to serve in order for me to, generate it, because I'm not going to be able to generate it if I don't have the information. So you want to make sure that you have that information. If you're just starting out and you don't know exactly what you want to do with your business, this part right here is not going, or this step right here is not going to generate anything that you is going to be helpful to you, because you don't know who you want to serve yet. So somebody put it in the chat. Let me know if you want it to be you, and I will do. Okay. So Betty Rose says she doesn't know who her ideal customer is. Okay. So Betty Rose, you make candles, and are you sticking with the your autistic daughter? You started the business because your daughter has autism, and you wanted a business that she can do. Let me know. Give me some background, Betty Rose. Give me some background. Do you want to sell to women? Do you want to sell to people? Do you want to just give me a little bit of background about the business? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, Cheryl, you next. So I got Betty Rose, and then I'm gonna have Cheryl. Let's get it. Let's go. Betty Rose, and then Cheryl. You're selling candles, and what else? Is it just candles? Is it candles and home fragrance? What are we doing? Yes, I want a lip balm class too. I was gonna ask her to do that, Patricia. Got y'all. I got y'all lip balms, lip scrubs. I'm gonna put that all in. I'm gonna put those two together. And those are gonna be two different recipes. Why? Because I'm dope that way. Why? Because I'm dope that way. Right? And they're two different consistencies. Y'all gonna love it. Y'all going to love it. Let's get it. Let's go. Give me your information, Betty Rose. And give me your information. I should probably no. All right, so let me get into my screen. Let's see. Okay. Can you see my screen? Let me know if you can see my screen. One's in the chat. I have room spray. So we're going to say candles and home fragrance for you, Miss Betty Rose. Home fragrance. Moms. Yes, but I don't believe they are my target audience. Daughter. Autism. Parents. You want to say parents with children of autism? Or challenges? All right, I'll just type it in, and we'll get it together. All right, so you guys can see my screen. And so I have a whole, I reprompted my prompt, right? And so this is one of my prompts, and we're going to do this one, but I have one that's even deeper than this one. Let's see. Let me see what I'm missing. Let me see. I wanted to sell to men ages 21 and up. Okay, I have room sprays. I want to master those two before I branch out and add other products. Got you. When I did favors, you also do favors for occasions. Let me see. All right, awesome. I'm gonna sell to moms. Okay, so children with challenges. Let's see. And what's the feeling that you want them to have, Betty Rose? When they have your candle, what do you want them to what do you want them to know about your brand? Is it about understanding of children with autism or challenges? Is it you want them to feel relieved? You want them to feel seen? What is the feeling that you want your customers to have when they purchase from you, or when they engage with you, or when they see anything on social media? Like, what are you going to be talking about? What is the message? What's the message? Think about that. And everybody else, while I'm doing Betty Rose, you guys think about that, write that down. I'm definitely going to be sharing my prompts in the community, which is going to be free. You can just go on over there, and I will be sharing my prompts, and all you have to do is plug it and play it and add your information in there. But I also want you to think about what is the feeling that you want people to have. Jasmine, if she's still in here, she said there were 3 feelings that she wanted her customers to have, and she was like, these are some questions that she is, whenever she does a discovery call, she asks these questions. So what is the feeling, what is the mood, what is the vibe that you want with this candle company, Miss Betty Rose? Calm, relaxation, and inclusion. Okay, inclusion in what? Inclusion with what? To feel like they're not alone, if they have a community that, you know what I'm saying, or that they could be a part of the society as a whole, and they don't have to feel isolated, or feel some kind of a shame. Like, what do you want them to feel included with? Inclusion with, yes. Let me know. And while, because I put it on the screen before, let's see. Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to add in Chat GPT. Now, I told you guys, if you create a prompt, right, and you want more detail and you want it to give you something else, like if you put something in there, it's not generating the response that you want, you can go on over to copy.ai, and in copy.ai you can press improve, and it will improve your prompt. And so it'll give you some more detailed information so that you can get the most out of utilizing the AI. So that is a gem for y'all right now. Write that down. If you are not getting the prompt that you want in Chat GPT, you can go on over to copy.ai. Now, if you feel that you're going to use copy.ai all the time, then go ahead and purchase the subscription. But if you're not going to use it all the time, I think you have a word quota. Like, I think it's 10,000 words. After 10,000 words, then you have to pay, or you can change your account, however you want to do it. But you can improve the prompt, and then you can take the prompt that they have over there and then bring it over into Chat GPT, since you can generate as many times as you want, and then you can get the results that you want, right, with more detail. Okay, so there you go. How does your dream customer feel after interacting with you? Can you guys see that I put that post on the screen, right? That's the question that I want you guys to answer. How does your dream customer feel after interacting with you? Inclusion, being in the moment, and they matter. Okay. And they matter. Is there age range, Betty Rose? Is there age range? Look at that, Jasmine. You see my background, y'all? Jasmine made it. All right, so I'm going to put the prompt in. Where is my prompt? Right here. I'm going to take this prompt and I'm going to add it in here and say, create my target audience, my ideal customer personality, demographics, psychographics, interests, and pain points. I am a candle and home fragrance based business. I serve parents of autistic children. The company was started because my daughter is autistic and I needed a way to connect with her and show her how to help me run my business because she can't work in a regular job. It'll fix it. A regular job. I also make favors for occasions. My customers want to feel included because they have many challenges, because their children are challenged. Again, it's going to fix it. Their children are challenged. I want my customers to feel calm, relaxation, and inclusion. 16 to 45. Your customer is 16. 16-year-olds ain't got no money, Betty Rose. They ain't got no money, girl. Do they like to travel? Do they stay at home? Do they home shop? What do they do? What do they do, Betty Rose? They are working women. Some stay at home with their autistic child or adult to help them have a normal day, and most times can be stressed due to meltdowns. So they are looking for ways to de-stress. Okay, so I put all of this information in and let's see what it generates for us. Betty Rose says age 16 to 45. It's a broad range, but you would be surprised how many people that live with autism that are out there that experience exclusion. My daughter's 26. Yes. No, not the autistic children, right? I'm talking about the autistic adults. I am talking about your customers. How old are your customers? Good morning, sis. Good morning, Jules. Okay, you didn't miss much, Michi. We are going into building a customer profile, basically. Some like to travel, most like to stay at home and shop. The majority of them are lifers, meaning they are not moving out. They have group homes, but most don't like that atmosphere. Yes, my neighbor up the road, her daughter is in a house where she kind of like she's independent, but she also has somebody that's checking in on her. So that gives her the sense of being on her own. All right, so let's see. This one is mine. Let's go down. All right, so your customers are 21 to 60. All right, so we can adjust this, but this is what your personality has. And let me know if we are in alignment with you, Miss Betty Rose. Okay, so the personality, they're compassionate. Your ideal customer is empathetic and compassionate towards their autistic children and others facing similar challenges, right? And you can definitely relate to that. So that's Awesome. You're resilient. They're resilient. They demonstrate strength and perseverance in managing the daily challenges of raising an autistic child. Let me know when something doesn't resonate, Betty Rose. They want you want them to feel inclusive, right? They value inclusion and seek products and experiences that make them and their children feel accepted and included. Nurturing. They prioritize creating a calm and supportive environment for their children and themselves. You can show how to create, and this is one of the content pillars, and we can go deeper, right? But you can show them how to create this space because you created that space for you and your daughter, right? And you can show them what they can do to share with their children because maybe they didn't think that they could start a business with their child. Maybe they think that their children don't have the mechanics to do what they need to do in order to get it done. Or maybe they didn't think they were interested, right? Because they may think that, oh, my child is just not going to be able to do this, right? But they haven't tried. So you can kind of understand that as well. Your customers are also open-minded. They're open to exploring new ways to de-stress and find relaxation in their busy lives, right? And so the personality of your customer is she's passionate, she's resilient, she's inclusive, she's nurturing, and she's open-minded. So whenever you are creating content, you are going to be creating content knowing that your customer are all of these qualities. Yes? Let me know if you're resonating so far. Oh, Jules says she had 49 before the TikTok class. Woo! All right, so your demographics, they're basically going to be female. Of course, it can be male. Typically between 25 and 45. Their occupation is that they're working women, including those who may stay at home for their autistic child or adult. Some of them may have the home care for their child. It always says urban and suburban areas, but don't pay attention to that. With access to a supportive community for parents of autistic children. And this is another thing. If they're not in a community where it is supportive, they have a supportive community, guess what? You can find resources and you could say, well, if you don't have a supportive community for your autistic child in your area, these are some online services. These are some places that you can try. These are some classes that I found work for me. These are some doctors or whatever that can help you. And, you can have group meetings or things like that or online group meetings. So this is another way that you can connect. You'll be able to connect with autistic moms, and you'll also be bringing value to them because you're showing them what they can do and you're making connections, which in turn will see, okay, so I can trust you because you're sharing resources with me. And since you're sharing resources with me and you're not really trying to sell me anything, you're just trying to help me. When it does come time for me to de-stress, or when it does come time for me to relax or to find my peace or whatever, I am going to think about you because not only are you selling me solutions, not only are you selling me tips and things that I can do, you're also providing your services of selling your home products or things like that, right? Let me see. Okay, so your psychographics, they have parenting challenges, right? They face unique challenges raising their autistic child and adult and are actively seeking products and resources to help them cope, right? Because we know even as parents of children that are not autistic, once they get a certain age, they are challenging. Even if they're two, they're challenging, right? But as adults, sometimes they're challenging. And so we sometimes don't feel like we're always making the right decision. And so sometimes we have guilt that comes along with that, right? Because we don't always feel as parents we are making the right decisions. And so parenting challenges, you can always say, you can do 5 tips on how to, if you feel like you didn't do the right thing, or how can you, if your child is having a meltdown, 5 ways that you can calm your child down. 5 ways or 3 tips or 3 things not to do if your child is having a meltdown, right? 5 resources that can help you find a supportive community. 2 of my top things that helped me cope when my child was out of control. things like that is going to be information that you can put out there that people are going to find useful, right? Inclusion and acceptance. They desire a sense of inclusion and acceptance for their children and themselves within their community. Sometimes people are comfortable with their child, but they're not comfortable with the way people receive them, or they're not comfortable with, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're fine taking their child out, but sometimes people treat them funny, right? And so it makes them feel like, why are you treating my child this way, right? And so these are things that you can address as well, right? Let's see. We got stress relief. They experience stress and seek ways to de-stress, find moments of relaxation amidst their responsibilities. Nikki, you don't know how you're helping me right now. I have to save this live. Hey, come on, help. Come on, help. As cousin would say, I feel my help coming, right? Stress relief. How are they going to de-stress? How do you de-stress, Betty Rose? How do you cope with stressful situations? What do? Do you pray? Do you affirm? What are you doing? Do you take moments of silence? Are you meditating? What are you doing? What can you do? What have you found that helps them? Because right now you're an expert. You have a daughter that is an adult right now. So you've had 26 years to master this thing. 26 years as a parent of an autistic child. You have everything that you need in order to show the world that you are an expert. Why? Because you have 26 years. 26 years of anything is going to make you successful at something, right? As long as you are committed and you're focused on it, and you have been, right? Because you are such a great mom. So, you can share that with the world, right? Connection and support. They value connecting with others who understand their experiences and seek support from like-minded individuals. Why? Because sometimes you're not, again, what if you're not in a supportive community? What if you don't have friends that have autistic children? You do feel like you are alone sometimes. How can you, like, what can I do? Sometimes you just don't know, right? You don't know what you don't know. But when you talk to people and somebody else's child has experienced something like that, or, they have these challenges, or maybe you're looking for solutions, then you can also offer that, because that's what they feel. They want the connection. They want to feel connected, right? Personal growth. They have a desire for personal growth and development, both in their role as a parent and in their own self-care journey, because your child is going to become an adult. What do you do then, right? You want to give them some sort of freedom. You want to make them feel like they have some kind of independence. You want them to be able to, just live, right? You don't want them to solely depend on you all your life, because if they depend on you all your life, then what happens if something happens to you? Then what happens to them, right? Nobody knows how to take care of them. So you kind of got to give them some kind of way to feel independent, right? And so again, you need to let parents know, I see you. I know you need time for yourself. Don't feel guilty about finding time for yourself, because we all need this time, right? And so those are your psychographics. They are interested in their home environment. They want to make sure that they create a place that is not going to make their child hyperactive, that's not going to, breakdowns. Maybe your autistic child has like ticks or something, right? And so sometimes they're just, messing with things and moving things, and maybe you have to set your home a certain way. Maybe certain triggers, make them do things. I know my godson, loud noises and things like that, and he does have a little tick. Like, he has to have something in his hand, right? And if he doesn't, he's not on his, he doesn't feel regular. You know what I'm saying? So he needs to have something in his hand. So we always make sure that he has his flag or whatever it is that he needs in order for him to feel comfortable. And he'll talk to you just regular. He's a genius, right? He'll talk to you just regular, but his hand, he needs to move it, and that's fine, right? And so if that is something that your a parent may experience, or maybe something that you've experienced, how can you make your home environment something where it is serene, it is comfortable, and this is how your child operates and in flow? Things have to be in a certain order. Put those things in a certain order. And you can even say that. Do you need to have a certain order in the way you do things? Do you have to have a schedule on how things work? Then let me show you some schedules that help me. Let me show you some time savers. Let me show you some tips, some hacks, some tricks, and you can do that as well. Personal development. They seek resources related to parenting strategies, understanding autism, and self-care. That's important, right? Because a lot of the times people feel like, what did I do wrong? right? Parents think, what happened to my child? What did I do wrong? And so you can say it's nothing that you did wrong, right? But I can show you, yes, it's challenging, but I can show you how you can deal with it. I can show you how it does get easier. It does get better. Let me show you how, right? Let me see. They are interested in, okay, so occasions and celebrations. They are interested in finding personalized and inclusive favors for special occasions and events. Their pain points are, we discussed some of their pain points: managing stress. They experience stress due to challenges of raising an autistic child, a child, adult, their experience they experience stress due to challenges of raising an autistic child or adult and seek effective ways to manage and alleviate it. Feeling included, right? That's a pain point for them. They don't feel included, they feel separated, right? They want to feel included in their communities and find products and experiences that cater to their unique needs. Finding support. They seek a supportive community and resources that understand their journey and provide guidance and emotional support. This is what I was talking about earlier, right? Sensory friendly products. This is what I was talking about with my godson, right? Sensory friendly products. They desire products such as candles and home fragrances that create a common and sensory friendly environment for their children. So this is how you're going to be able to serve your customer better, right? This is how you are going to be able to speak to her in individually, right? You'll be able to speak to that ideal customer. You could give her a name, you could give her a look, you could give, you know what I'm saying? You can put her in a spot. You can, she lives in Florida. She lives in the suburbia area. She has two kids. One is autistic, one is not. She you know what I'm saying? Like, you can go further into that, but this is the deep meat and potatoes that you are going to need to consistently produce content that is going to help you serve your community and to help bring some clarity and some value to your customers. So was that helpful? Let me know in the chat, Betty Rose. Let me know. Jules said, good morning, Telly entries. My computer's acting up. Can't wait to see you both tomorrow. Yes, they're about to be in ATL. ATL, shout it. I have to catch the replay. I'm at work and my earbuds gave out. Okay, got it. So if anybody, autism, that's for Betty Rose. So autistic candle company, or created by a mom of an autistic child, that type of information. So Cheryl, are you still in the building? Cheryl, let me know. Are you still in the building? Let me know if that sound like it was something that was helpful for you. Let me know if this prompt, if we would be something that is beneficial for you to use, and then include your information so that you can generate who your customer is, what your audience, and the things that bother them, and how you can better serve them. Let me know if that was helpful to you. Put it in the chat. I'm going to do one more. If somebody, Cheryl, if you are not here, I will take the next person. Somebody else, does somebody need clarity on who their customer is? Put it in the chat. Okay, Cheryl, let me know your business, who you serve. What's the feeling? What was the question? What's the feeling your ideal or dream customer had? Let me see if I can pull this question up. But while I'm waiting, you guys, Betty Rose, Cheryl, please let me know what you do, who you serve, what kind of stuff you do. Let me know. What's the feelings that you want your ideal customer to have? Where does she go? Does she shop? Does she stay at home? Is she a mom? Like, that kind of information. Let me know. Let me know. Here it goes right here. How does your dream customer feel after interacting with you? So answer that one. What you do, who you serve, why you do it. Right? Let me know that in the chat. Let me know that in the chat. Let me know in the chat. You should have had your stuff already ready just to send to me, girl. Just to send to me. Okay, so we got So Bella. That I know. Let me know in the chat. You guys, let me know. Was it helpful to you? Did you get some insight? Even though you may not have a candle and home fragrance business, or you may not be a mom of an autistic child, did that provide some kind of information, some kind of value for you on how you can get clearer with who your customer is and how you can communicate with them? Let me know in the chat, y'all. Let me know. And let me know if y'all with me. And if you have not yet hit the thumbs up button, y'all know. I love that sound. If you have not yet hit the thumbs up button, you guys, make sure that you hit it. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Let me see. Okay, so Bella, home fragrances and body care. Why do you have this business? What do you do? What's so special about your company? What's so special about this company, Cheryl? Why is it different from anybody else's? Let me know in the chat. Okay, so Ms. Lloyd said this was helpful. I serve their working man and woman who is bougie and classy. Okay, so your customer is bougie and classy. How much money do they make? Do they make a lot of money? Are they in corporate? Where are they? Where do they are they investors? Like, where do they make this money at? Why are they so bougie? Bougie and classy men and women. How old are they? How old are they? It kind of generates an age range for you because of the description that we're going to put in after the prompt. But as much as if you can give me more detailed information, it would be better, because then it'll generate much clearer, unique responses, as opposed to doing a generic for everybody kind of thing. Because from what I hear, from what I know about AI, it's pulling from everywhere. So as much as how much detail you give me is going to help with the uniqueness of your description. Okay, so candles are therapeutic. Making candles are therapeutic. Okay, you got to have something deeper, Cheryl. Something deeper. Why? What? Why are you serving these people? What's the feeling that, like Jasmine said, what's the feeling you want them to have after interacting with your brand? Right? What do they get from that? What do they get from your brand? Creating candles are aesthetically pleasing. Making candles are therapeutic. You're giving me very surface level stuff. We need to go deeper. We need to go deeper. Why did you start making these candles? Right? Who are these candles serving? Yeah, they're bougie and they're classy. After that, you got to have something deeper, because you're only going to be able to talk to them being bougie and classy for so long. If you don't know exactly who they are, then you're going to be talking to everybody and nobody. So you want to make sure you hone in on it, like go a little bit deeper. Why do you do it? Why do you do it? Why do you feel the need to pour candles and feel like that's your therapy? Are you stressed out? Are you a busy mom? Are you working a job and your dream is to run this business full time? Are you a full-time entrepreneur trying to make this thing happen? Give me something a little bit more deeper, because I need more than this, just the surface. More than just the surface. 20 to 65 is a huge age range. 20 Your 20s are way different than your 30s, or maybe even not. They may still be similar, but your 40s are for sure different than your 20s, right? And so you're going to be missing something here, because your 40-year-old may be a mom, she may be married, she may be doing different things, she may not want kids. She may, like, at 40, she's a whole different person than she is at 20. And when she's 50, she's like, okay, I'm midlife right now. This is, I'm living my life. I'm free. I don't want anything. Everybody is grown. Everybody is gone. The 20-year-old might not even be thinking about kids. The 20-year-old might have had a child young or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's too huge of an age range. And then 50 to 65, that's totally a whole different story, right? Because 65, she may be, and even at 50, she may be a grandmother. She may be a widower. Like, it could be so many things. That is way, way, way too broad of an audience. So let's just kind of like bring it in, fine tune it, and figure out, think about what your customer look like to you, and what does that age range look like in your mind. Think about a 20-year-old and think about a 65-year-old. Look at them, and are they the same? No. Are they going to shop the same? No. Are they going to act the same? Are they going to do the same things? No. No, no, and no. Right? And so let's get a little bit more clear. I started making candles during COVID. I have always loved creating something different and unusual. Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What is your dream customer seeking that your brand can deliver? It cannot just be a candle shower. We got to go deeper, girl. We got to go deeper. We got to go deeper. I started making candles during COVID, and I always love creating. I could say you've always been creative, always been creative. You make fun and colorful candles. And what kind of feeling do you want that to have? You make fun and colorful candles. Why? Because you want to brighten somebody's day, because somebody may have had a bad time and you need them to smile. You want them to feel good about themselves. It's about building confidence. Like, why are your candles fun and why are they colorful? What does color mean to you? Does color have some deep meaning to you? Right? Is color something that everybody needs to feel that they feel alive? Like, why do you make fun and colorful candles? It's got to be deeper than the candle. It's got to be deeper than you wanting to make a candle, right? We got to go deep. We got to go deeper. You make fun and colorful candles with a luxury feel. Take the focus off of you. Thank you so much, Jazz. Take the focus off of you. How are you trying to serve your audience? What feelings do you want to evoke, right? Because you're not going to make a sale if they are not emotionally attached to that thing. They have to have some kind of emotional attachment. You have to have some kind of value that you bring. Do you know how many pretty, fun, colorful candles that are luxury candles are on the market today, right? Why is your candle different? Why would I buy your candle over this candle? Why would I want to be a part of your community over this person's community? Am I like, what am I trying to communicate to this person? I have a deeper level, I have a deeper meaning to why I'm creating these kind of candles. Yes, it's therapeutic to me. Yes, it's fun. Yes, I've always crafted all my life. And so during COVID, I was able to express my creativity through candles. And I want to share that with you. But what do I want to share with you is what kind of feeling do I want to share with you? Right? I want you to feel what kind of energy am I sending through social media? What kind of energy am I sending through my product? What kind of energy am I sending through the messaging of my company? Right? My company has to stand for something. I have to have some values about my company. It has to mean something to me. If you don't dig deeper into your why, it's going to stay surface level and it's not going to be able to, you're not going to be able to communicate with your customer that way. So we have to go a little bit deeper. Come on, Tiffany. This is an experience, not experiment experience, but this is something that we are going to have to dig deep for. You may not know it right now, and then that's okay, right? Because then you can think about it and then come back and ask yourself, why am I actually doing this? Why do I act? Who am I doing this for? Is there a reason why I'm doing this? Am I doing this before my family? Am I trying to leave legacy behind? Am I doing it because I want women to feel good about themselves? Am I doing it because somebody just wants something beautiful? And sometimes, we're in the ugly world sometimes, and somebody just needs beauty sometimes, right? And it's important that I share my little piece of beauty with the world. What am I doing this all for? What am I doing it all for, Cheryl? Come on, come on, come on. Let's get it. Let's get a little deeper. Let's get a little deeper. What's the feelings? Give me those 3 feelings. What's the 3 feelings you want to leave your customers with? I know I just put a whole bunch of questions and a whole bunch of things on you right now, but whatever sticks out to you, just speak from there, right? You don't have to worry about answering every single question that I said, but whatever sticks out to you, throw it out there. Throw it out there. Come on, y'all, hit them thumbs up. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Come on. So Soul Bella Home Fragrances and Body Care. You make fun, colorful candles. Okay. You make fun, colorful candles for bougie and classy men and women. You started making candles because it's therapeutic. You've been creative all your life. During COVID, you found a way to express your creativity through candle making. Okay, so I don't see any feelings there. I'm just going to type in what we have so far, and then you're going to also see that it could go deeper than what we're about to do, right? So my company is called So Bella Home Fragrances. I make candles and skincare products for men, for classy men and women who love luxury. I started making fun, colorful candles during COVID, and found that it was very therapeutic for me. I spelled that wrong. For me, it's very therapeutic for me, and I found a way to creatively express myself and wanted to share my creations with the world. Okay. All right. So I'm going to generate this. And so, Cheryl, I am challenging you. I am asking you to dig a little deeper with your customer. Dig a little deeper. Because it's very surface and we need to take it off the surface and go deep. My candles should bring them relaxation and happiness. Relaxation and happiness. They also appreciate unusual products. Okay. All right. So this is what we have for you, Cheryl. The personality is that they're sophisticated, they're creative, discerning, self-care oriented, and they're also adventurous, right? Your ideal customers appreciate elegance, refinement, and a touch of luxury in their lifestyle. Does that sound right to you, Cheryl? Put a 1 in the chat if it does. Excuse me. Let me know in the chat. Does that sound right to you? Your ideal customers appreciate elegance, refinement, and a touch of luxury in their lifestyle. Does your candles reflect that, right? If your candles do not reflect luxury, refinement, and elegance, then we may be confusing our customers, right? Creative. Are they creative people? They value self-expression and unique artistic creations. You just said they appreciate unusual products, right? Because I'm thinking it because it says usual. I'm thinking you mean unusual, right? Okay. Discerning. They have a refined taste and seek high quality products that reflect their discerning nature. And so you would show them why your products are so high end, why your fun, colorful products are luxury. Not because it's a price point, but what about it is making it luxury? What kind of experience can you give them? What kind of experience can you show them in your candle making process, right? Discerning. They have a refined taste. Okay, so we did that, right? Oh no, discerning. They have a refined taste and seek high quality products that reflect their discerning nature. Self-care oriented. They prioritize self-care and understand the importance of creating a relaxing and indulgent environment for themselves, right? Because they are bougie, which means They are going, they're maybe traveling, maybe they are, they have, they're the CEO, maybe they are just, they're just a big boss, like that kind of vibe. And so they appreciate those moments when they can provide a luxurious self-care experiences, right? They're adventurous. They are open to trying new scents and products. They provide a sense of exploration and discovery. The demographics, you have men and women, primarily 25 to 55, close to what you said with the 60, but that's way too broad. Um, Varied professional backgrounds, including those with an appreciation for artistic endeavors. They may be an artist, they may be a creative, they may be an influencer that has like a huge following. Um, let's see, they urban and suburban areas. They always tell you that. um, they have the customer base that appreciates luxury products. Your psychographics are the love for luxury. They have an appreciation for artistry because you make such beautiful creations. Self-expression. They don't want a regular candle. They don't want a regular white candle. They want something where they feel that they are expressing themselves. So their home may be very expressive. Their home may be very colorful, right? They may like unique furniture. They may not like the average contemporary furniture. Like their furniture is different, creative. They want something different and unique. Why? Because they feel like nobody else has that thing. Mindful living, support for small businesses, right? They want to make sure that they getting something unique, and they want to make sure that they put the support in the business that is actually taking their time out to do this thing, right? So they have an affinity for luxurious and indulgent experiences and products. They appreciate the craftsmanship and creativity behind the handcrafted candles and skincare products. They value products that allow them to express their individuality and personality in their homes and self-care routines. They seek products that promote mindfulness, relaxation, and a sense of well-being. They support small businesses. They appreciate shopping. They appreciate supporting independent creators and local businesses. So does that sound right to you, Cheryl, or something sounds off? Let me know in the chat. One, if it sounds right. Two, if it's something sound off. Their interests are home decor and interior design. They have an interest in creating a stylish and visually appealing living environment. So that means whenever you're showcasing your products, that you always want to show something unique, something eye-catchy. You know what I'm saying? Some kind of unique furniture, some kind of unique background. You always want to show something like that. Self-care and wellness, they prioritize self-care and enjoy incorporating skincare products into their routine. Okay, so you said perfect. Okay. Fragrances and aromatherapy, they have an interest in the power of scents to create a mood and an ambiance, because they want this unique product, but this is also a sensory thing for them, right? So it's all, I can also bring you a sensory experience. I can also take you away and experience some kind of getaway, some kind of resort, some kind of, lifestyle, some kind of a brand. I can also take you there, right? Art and creativity. They appreciate artistic endeavors and enjoy incorporating unique and visually appealing products. I am so sorry. I am working, got a little busy. Okay. You can catch the replay. Pain points. They have a limited availability of luxury products. So they struggle to find high quality luxury candles and skincare products that align with their preferences and values. Maybe they don't have a store like this in their area, and so they cannot purchase these things, right? And so now you are going to be the person that is going to provide that experience for them. Lack of personalization. You could personalize something so it can be creative for their home. If they have a colorway that they like, if they have a certain scent that they like, you can personalize it if you need be. If they want the label to say a certain thing, you can personalize it, right? Stress and relaxation. They seek products that help them unwind, relax, and create a calm, soothing atmosphere at home. Their desire for artistic expression. They want to surround themselves with visually appealing products that showcase creativity and craftsmanship. You see how that is more deep, and that's not even as deep as it can go, but you see how much more deeper it is, as opposed to saying you make pretty colorful candles, and you started making candles during COVID. I get it's more personality to this. There's more depth to the story. There's more depth to why you started this company. It's more depth to why you serving these people that you're serving. It's more depth to like the customer, so you know exactly who your customer is. You know what their pain points are. You know what bothers them. You know what keeps them up at night. You know they want something unique. Like all of this is going to help you better speak to your customer. Right? So let me know if this was helpful to you guys. Let me know. Again, the prompts will be in the university. Yes, the prompts will be in the university. So if you want to get the prompts, go to Bubble Babes, Babez University, and university.com, and go there and go join the community right there in home. You'll be able to get the prompts so that you can get a little clearer into what you want to find out about your customer, and so you can kind of get into their heads when you are showing up in the world, when you are showing your product. You want to be able to be clear and concise with that, right? So let me know if this was helpful to you. And while I'm waiting for you guys, if you are catching the replay, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if this was valuable to you, please put it down below. Let me know if you didn't know that you needed to go this deep in order for you to find out who your customer is, or to find out who your target audience is, that you didn't even know that you had to go this deep, right? Let me know if that's something that you didn't know in the comments below. Also, make sure that you subscribe. I'm on my way to 100K, and I am at 20.2K right now, so I need to get it popping. So if this video was helpful to you, you have a business friend that's interested in starting a business, and they need some clarity about who they are and what why they do what they do and who they serve, then share this video with them and tell them, come on and join us over here, because we popping. And also make sure, thank you for joining me. I know that your time is valuable, and I know that you cannot get it back. So I hope that this investment in your hour, and so, because we went over an hour, this investment over an hour was well worth it to you, and that you got some information that you can use to grow your business. Also, make sure 7 p.m. on Sunday that you make sure that you put it on your schedule. We are going to be going live with Charisma's Candle Bakery. We're going live with DC. She is going to show you how to get popping, how to get popping, how to show up on social media, how to have engaging content, how to get intrigued, how to have invisibility, how to be visible, how to show up, how to make sure that your products show up on the For You page, how to make sure that you set up everything that you need to on the back end in order to be successful when you're producing your content. So make sure that you guys are with us on Sunday, or you're going to miss it. And also, if you want to be a part of that, you got to make sure that you are in the Honor Society. That is our paid all access membership. You have access to free classes, previous classes, downloads, templates, contracts, and things like that. All of that information is over there. You need help with setting up your vending, and you don't know exactly what you're doing. It's your first pop-up shop. We got a whole survival guide. We got a video. We have a checklist. We have everything there for you. So if you want to be a part of that, make sure that you go on over to the bubblebabesuniversity.com and can click the Honor Society and be a part of that. And you will be invited to the class on Sunday. So with that being said, you guys, let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. So yes. Okay. So yes, it was helpful. Thank you. And again, if I didn't do your business, I'm definitely going to have the prompts in the community, so you guys can, generate it yourself. Now, again, remember, take your prompt and put it into Chat GPT. If it's not detailed enough, take that prompt to copy.ai. Put that prompt in there. Click improve. See what it gives you. Whatever that generates. Take that whole information. Put it into Chat GPT, because Chat GPT is not checking your word count, right? It's not, you can produce as many responses as you want, right? So then take it and put it over there. Or you can just see, you want to see what copy.ai comes up with, then go with copy.ai. All right. And so that is it. That is all today, you guys. Jasmine says, I love this morning's topic, as well as showing the power of AI. Come on, go deeper. Thank you so much, Jasmine. Thank you. I know I left your comment up there. Thank you so much, you guys. I seriously appreciate you guys. I will be back tomorrow for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. And we are going to be finishing up this week all about content this week. So make sure you guys are here with your notebook and your pad. And again, the replay will be available. If I don't have any notes for today because I shared my screen, but I do have notes from the previous day. So if you want to check those out, go on ahead and check those things out. Thank you. I know I done dragged my goodbye on forever. So thank you so much, you guys. Oh, and I'm talking with my screen still showing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for rocking with me. Make sure that I'll see you tomorrow. Share this video out with a friend and let them know. Come join us over here because we popping. All right, y'all. So thank you so much. You guys have an amazing day. Bye.